Government should also begin work to amend the enabling legislations of state-owned enterprises like the Ghana Cocoa Board to prohibit them from engaging in non-core quasi-fiscal functions. Cocoa Board is currently, as Dr. Atufosin said, reeling under a debt of about 14 billion Ghana cedis, from a situation of about 1.5 billion cedis in 2016. Currently, Cocoa Board owes in cocoa bills alone almost 14 billion Ghana cedis. And this has made Cocoa Board severely distressed and is putting additional strength on government finances. No wonder, and this is an aside, no wonder cocoa farmers are not getting the incentives they should get. Their prices for their products are not being increased in a timely manner. And so it's becoming unprofitable to continue to maintain their farms. And so they are selling the farms to Galamsey operators. The astronomical debt has crippled Cocoa Board and made it impossible for them to pay bills due to license buying companies and their suppliers. And so today, farmers are selling their cocoa to license buying agencies, and they don't have the money to pay the farmers for the cocoa. This debt overhang has affected the produce buying company, which is currently unable to pay the salaries of its workers. Indeed, similar liabilities within other state-owned enterprises amount to a staggering almost 30 billion Ghana cedis, and is impacting the entire public debt. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest sources of suffering and difficulty for Ghanaians today is the cost of fuel, which has skyrocketed to the highest levels in our history due to the rapidly falling cedi and its effect on everything else on the market. Something needs to be done. Ghana is making huge windfall from the sale of crude oil, royalties, taxes, payments, surface rentals, and others. Section 41 of the 2022 semi-annual PIAC report confirms that an amount of $731 million was realized from Ghana's oil resources in the first half of 2022 alone. And as an aside, while petroleum prices are increasing because we're importing finished products, we are having an increased revenue from oil because the prices on the international market have gone up. Unfortunately, we cannot leverage it because our production has fallen. I'll come back to that later. So this amount of over 700 million is equivalent to about 8.7 billion Ghana cedis and surpasses the total projected petroleum revenues expected for the whole of the 2022 financial year, which was estimated about some 6.6 billion cedis. So we've achieved more revenue from our oil sector than we anticipated in the budget. And if you check the budget statement, that's on paragraph 253 of the 2022 budget statement presented in Parliament in November last year. The government can therefore apply some of this huge windfall that is being received from the increase in oil prices to cushion the other side of the equation in terms of price of petroleum products, in order that we can cushion consumers. And in addition, other revenue handles have witnessed significant positive outturns. Let me give, for instance, another example. The 2022 fiscal data report from the Ministry of Finance reveals that for the first 2 quarters of the year, the Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, that is the PSRL alone, has accrued over 708 million as compared to the projected target of 269.3 million, which is almost 200% above the revenue target. The government can therefore apply this Price Stabilization Recovery Levy to the intended purpose of cushioning the price of petroleum products at this time.